Well, hello everyone. I'm back, and I really do need to apologize. Maybe I should have put word out, really, why I haven't been doing any videos. And my problem has been that I've got either a bad firewire connection on my computer or my DV cable, which runs from my video camera to my firewire connection on my computer, is messed up. And I'm not really sure which one it is. I do know that I took my connector that goes to my computer connection, I took my DV cable, and I inserted the daggum thing wrong. Upside down. I put it in there upside down. So, I really don't know what it is, but I apologize that I hadn't got that word out. But in the meantime, I think I'll be doing some audio videos, or I may go down to my dad's. Now, he's got a newer computer than I do, and he's got the Vista, and I really don't know what kind of program they got that the Vista has on uploading movies to YouTube. But anyway, the movie maker per se. But anyway, again, I'd like to apologize for that. And to get on to better news, I know everyone is very excited about the price of silver and gold. And I myself, this past month, past 5 weeks, I would say, yeah, the past 5 weeks, I haven't really bought any silver, because silver had taken such a jump that my supplier wanted to really get crazy on me. And I says, well, I'm not really, it's jumping up too fast for me to consider it, all of these things coming into play, like Ted Butler's been talking about the manipulation in silver possibly coming into an end. I sort of looked at all that as being a little bit too fast, to happen. But I'm looking for the stuff to take place a little bit here and a little bit there as we go on down the line. So I thought we might be going into an overbuy. And I did see a gap in the charts, in the SLV charts, whenever it shot up. I think it was around 1450. So I'm looking for it to come back down to 1450. And you say, well, are you contradicting what you've been saying, about... No, I'm not. A lot of this information that I put out is for newbies. Newbies, you don't want to get caught with your pants down. So, is it going to really matter if you're new and you take advantage of buying silver maybe $1 higher or $1.50 higher whenever silver gets way beyond 30? You won't cry about it. The best thing to do is to buy. Now, as you know, throughout my videos, if you listen to them and as they come out, you'll become to understand me, or you already understand me, that, I'm not one that's just going, if it jumps up to 20 tomorrow, I'm not going to run out and buy it. But at the same time, as you learn my tactics and my strategy over watching my videos, you'll understand what I'm speaking about. Now, I did see a gap at 50. So I did not think that the end of manipulation had come. I thought we was going into an overbuy because of the fall of the dollar. And so what I did is I moved from buying silver to buying gold. Now you say, well, gold shot up too. Well, of course it did. But gold is not being manipulated like the silver is, in my opinion. Okay, we're seeing more drastic shifts in prices in silver than we do gold. So I look at the stability right now of gold prices more stable than I do silver, because I think silver prices right now are really volatile. But if you don't think that I'm right on this, and that you should be going ahead and buying silver, well, go ahead. You know, I'm not always right, and I'll be the first one to admit this. But if I'm playing both metals, I'm not going wrong. I'm covering my base. If I am wrong about the silver, I have covered my bases by buying the gold. And I was going to show you some of the things I had been looking at some of the things I have bought over the past 5 weeks. And it's not a large amount of items, but yet it's what I was able to buy. And again, these will be small weights of gold that I like buying, because I think it's smart to buy small weights of metals, because when the manipulation does go away, then people are going to be, because of the prices of metals are going to be to the extreme, that people will have to look towards the small weights of gold and silver. And one last thing before I get into showing you the gold pieces, there's two things I'd like to mention. Well, two things, yes. The first is that I have no longer the SouthernLibertyAmer Channel up. I have taken it down. I think there's a lot of videos that need not be there anymore. There may be some videos there that has a lot of hits, but at the same time, you know, so what? Maybe it's better to go and just redo some of this stuff. There's nothing wrong with having some of this stuff redone. And as I go along, I'll try my best to do these things on some of the topics that may have been of interest to you. Okay, so as you see up here, I've got some of the 1 gram bars, and in the middle row there I have there's a 5 peso, and to the left and the right of that there's a 10 soles each. Now the 5 peso Mexican coin, this is it's 0.1204. A very nice looking coin there. Matter of fact, I bought this in Augusta, Georgia, while I was up there seeing about a hearing aid. Anyway, and here is the 10 soles. Now this is Peruvian gold, and it's a very, look at it. I mean, it's not showing the gold yellow as I'd like for the picture to show, but it's a gorgeous coin, and it's like a proof, like it even had on the pack, or the little flip that come with it, it had proof on it. So you'll be able to get a nice little shot of this too. This will show you the size of the coin itself. Now the Peruvian gold, the 10 soles, they are 0.1354 of an ounce, and yet they are a little smaller than the 5 peso, which is 0.1204. It's just a thicker coin with a reeded edge, and here you can tell the difference in between the 10 soles thickness and of a penny. And here's some of my metal detecting stuff. I want you to look at all them pennies, man. I have dug more daggum memorial pennies I've ever seen in my life. Look at them. I ain't no telling how many dollars worth they are, pennies there. And of course I got, most of everything I got is this sandwich coins, non-silver. Look at here. I mean, that's a lot more quarters, dimes, and nickels than it actually looks like there. Now, here's some sterling silver. This is I just recently found that, and that's pretty sweet, as you see. And here's another 92.5 sterling. And this right here is just a little pendant that I found at the football field, because the name of our team is the Indians, so I don't think it's anything expensive. This thing right here, that thing, the middle of that ring there spins. If you look on the outside of the that thing spins, and I don't know why it does, but I've done an acid test, and it's not silver. This thing right here, I thought it was diamonds and stuff, man, but believe me, it's not. And here we do. I have found 3 silver dimes. Not much, but at least I have found some. And that was 1950 Rosie. And the next one is, this is the very first one I found right here, is in 1938. and these are as is, come out of the ground. I found out about 2 inches deep. And this other one, I actually, this other dime here, and this is my best find right here. It's the 1917S. Now, the thing about this, I could have scratched. You know, it was next to a sidewalk, about 1.5 inches down. So I hope y'all enjoyed this, guys, and I hope to be getting more stuff out soon.